There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser. Welcome to another Mountain Stage with our guest host, David Mayfield.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around a simple song. Well, howdy, friends. Thank you so much. Welcome, music lovers of planet Earth, to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm David Mayfield, guest hosting this week for Kathy Mattea, and we are here at our home, the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. And we've got a great show tonight: bluegrass, blues, and roots music. And there's a lot of bluegrass lovers who love our last guest. They've got a whole festival all their own, award-winning bluegrass group, Nothin Fancier, here for the first time. Yeah. And when it comes to preserving the Delta blues tradition and bringing it to life for 21st century audiences, our guest tonight has seen and done it all. Rory Block is back with us. And we've got another Bluegrass Award winner and Grammy nominee, and just so happens she was born not too far up the road from here. Missy Raines and Allegheny are here. And we'll hear from a young performer just setting her path in the world of modern folk music. Meredith Moon is joining us for the first time. But what can I say about our first performer? No, seriously, I didn't prepare. I'm just kidding. I don't need to prepare. I've known this gentleman for 15 years, and I've been a fan for even longer. He makes up one half of the iconic duo, the Brother Boys, who People magazine said sound like hillbillies whose moonshine is spiked with acid. In 1976, he co-founded the now world-famous music venue, The Down Home in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's an intimate listening room that has played host to countless acts in acoustic music, like Newgrass Revival, Norman Blake, John Hartford, Townes Van Zandt, and that handsome, charismatic David Mayfield, just to name a few.
Oh, baby.
I threw myself in there, Ed. He's also an accomplished actor and can be seen as the village idiot, playing the fiddle and yodeling Babyface Nelson to his doom in the Coen brothers film, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And get this, when Nashville's Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum unveiled its new building, Snodderly was permanently honored when his song lyrics were literally inscribed into the wall. His latest album, Chimney Smoke, is a masterclass in expert songcraft and storytelling and is available worldwide from You Need to Know Records. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Ed Snodderly.
Oh, thank you, Dave. That is so good. Oh, thank you very much. What a beautiful intro, and thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here. This is Lisa Patterson from Charleston, West Virginia. She roams the country here and there, but it's been good to come to someone who's from here. Yeah. So we'll get into it a little bit. This first song is called Slow My Girl Around, and let's just see how we can connect here. And the first verse is, can't be sewing buttons on a flour sack. Can't be caught sleeping in something like that. Pull the nails out of the wall. Order what you need from the catalog. That goes way back. None of us are old enough to know that verse, but we'll know some other verses that I get to sing for you. All right, thank you. Can't be sewing buttons on a flour sack. Can't be caught sleeping in something like that. Pull the nail out of the wall. Order what you need from the catalog. Slow my girl get from you. I keep wondering what can I do. Well, there really ain't that much time. Slow my girl around. I've been hearing all over town, even though a few who've done gone down. Gotta leave early to beat the crowd. Find any parking too. Slow my girl around, Yeah. Talking to you, but you can't hear me. Yeah, like your head's deep down in the bottom of the sea. Your eyes addicted to a little box screen, and I can't believe it's now. Slow my girl around. There's a man speaking in the square who says he knows what's happening there. Talking about they, talking about where. Well, who is they and where is where? Slow my girl around. Riding with a rag top down today. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a getaway where all is quiet and there's no hum. Trying to get back where we got away from. Slow my girl around. Trying to get back where we got away from. Slow my girl around. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm realizing as we prepared the set for tonight here in Charleston that my first two songs are a little bit bossy. So the first one was like, slow my girl around, you know, slow her down. Now this next one we're going to do is from this new record that Dave was telling you about called Chimney Smoke. And it's called Better Just Ride the Mule. So excuse my bossiness, but I think it's good advice. Better just ride the mule. Goes like this. Rooftop bins in the summer heat. Butter and molasses on a teacup plate. Children humming a barefoot tune. Play acting on a rake and broom. Grab my bucket and carry down. Something shining in the lost and found. Weed so high around my mouth. Ground too hard won't blink my brow. You better just ride the mule. Grab my hand and away I'll go. You better just ride the mule. Get a little further on down the road. You better just ride that mule. I know where I'm riding to. Come on, get up, Jackie. Ride on through, yes we will. Now if you get too stubborn, some may insult your mule. Holding on to something, some may call you a fool. Ain't much you can do. Yeah, you're better off being you. Yeah, following your own damn rules. Put our feet on a rock in the cold, cold creek. Where is the love you want to make? Where lightning strikes and the shadows break, you better just ride the mule. Grab your hat and away I'll go. You better just ride the mule. Get a little further on down the road. You better just ride that mule. I know where I'm riding to. Come on, giddy up, Jackie. Come on, giddy up, Bessie. Come on, giddy up, Hattie. We'll ride on through. Yes, we will. All right, so I think that was pretty good advice. Slow my girl around, and then you better just ride that mule when you're not sure what to do. I think I'll take the avenue that the mule will take. You better just ride that mule. Yes. Okay, that's all the preaching I'll be doing. I was last here, I don't know what year it was. I've been here a few times. It always has just been a pleasure, and everyone is so nice, and it's just like all here for the right reasons. And that's how we started the Down Home a long time ago. Make a place for people to come listen to music. And it's an intimate place, and people come all kinds of ages, all demographics, and that's the best part about it, everybody mingling. And I still believe today that we still need those small little pockets. So anytime you tell me where you're from, I go, you got a place to play in your town? And someone say, yeah, it's a rough old bar. I'll go, I ain't coming to your town. Get a good place to play, and we'll be there. Anyway, I was last here with my dear friend, and he broke a lot of hearts in this past week, Malcolm Holcomb. And in that, this song ain't dedicated to him, but he's part of it. But this is one called Gone with Gone in a Long Time, and it's kind of disguised as a train song, but it's not. It's going to sound like a train song, but don't get your head thinking it's a train song. And you can see the musicians have assembled behind us. So we will go from the little folky duo sound to, yeah. Like three drifters off a train, coming out of New Orleans, riding from the other side of Dun. Caught that freight last night that was coming down the line, gone with gone and a long time. Now all around the fire, talk is restless and tired, from a coat into a cup in hand. Wish the water into wine got you lonesome on my mind, gone with gone and a long time. Blowing through the ages like ribbons on a boat. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lonely ghost coming out of the alley, all on a dime. Gone, gone and long time. Now pick back up and speed, passing fast the scenery. Oh, where will you be waiting now? A purse trimmed in golden twine, in your deepest pocket tied, gone with gone and long time, blowing through the ages like ribbons on the rose. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lowly go, coming out of the alley, all on a dime, gone with gone and long time. Now sleeping neath the trees, three drifters rest in ease. From a distance you can see them laying there. Oh, you best let them lie where they rest, they are fine. Gone with gone and long time, flowing through the ages like ribbons on a rose. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lowly go, coming out of the alley, all on a dime, gone with gone and long time, gone with gone and long time, gone with gone and long time. Let's pick it, boy. Thank you. All right. It's a real pleasure to play with those guys. So they said, oh, yeah, that had to be a good song for us. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Gone with Gone and Long Time. We'll do one more for you. And once again, that's Lisa Patterson on the fiddle. And here's the title track of this record I did. I'm making another record sometime this year. And yeah, we are. I've lived different places, and used to be. It's not like it used to be. Used to be. I'm from East Tennessee. I've lived in different places, but I used to be in a little band up in Cambridge, and I was sort of the token Southerner, and because I thought I talked really good, but there seemed to be a little reason they wanted me in the band to kind of make them bona fide. But it used to be the joke, and I heard it more younger kid. Y'all wear shoes down there? Yeah, we do. We do. Now we all wear shoes. We wear Blundstones. Anyway, that's where this song started, and you'll just have to figure out where it goes from there, okay? All right, just kind of getting you in on the first part. No charge, okay? All right. Let's get that guitar, yeah. Remember when they thought we didn't wear shoes? Had a little laugh at the way we talked to. Rolled your eyes 'cause your granny knew. Throw nothing away you might can use. The spring that pulled the back door shut, now's on the gate that keeps the chickens pinned broken handle of a bucket pail makes a good hook hung on a nail. Gasoline engine runs then quits. I seen my uncle kick the piss out of it. Close the hood hard down on the 88. Back seat holds 2 bales of hay. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? Can't let get lost, can't let get gone. See an old man coming up the road. There's something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. Remember when they thought we was backwoods? They were right about that and it was understood. Friendly to a stranger's talk, like chimney smoke blows through the crops. A coat of many colors plays on the radio. There's some fabric in the drawer if you want to sew. Open the drawer to a cedar wood smell. Tells me this world ain't gone to hell. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? I can't let get lost, can't let get gone. See an old man coming up the road. Something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. Was a radio under my pillow at night, transistors picking up Chicago's light. Now the world seeped through the cracks of my skin. Yeah, the old willing to let the new in. Got all kinds of neighbors in the neighborhood. 50 years ago where the corn stalks stood. What your granny said and what your granny did still echoes long in my head. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? Can't let get lost, can't let get gone. See an old man coming down the road. Something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. See a woman in a field far away. She's standing now, she's kneeling to pray. See a boy and girl walking hand in hand. Ah, they seem to be dreaming the best they can. Thinking of those past and strong. Ah, they didn't have half and still got along. Yes, they did. Thank you very much. And thank you, Mountain Stage, for having me back. Thank you so much.
He's a picker, singer, storyteller, venue owner, Hollywood star, and professor of songwriting at East Tennessee State University. I think it's safe to say he's bona fide. His new album, Chimney Smoke, is out now on You Need to Know Records. Make some more noise for Ed Snodderly. I like him. All right, folks, now it's time for one of my favorite parts of the show where we invite our singer, Julie Adams, down to center stage to dazzle us all in song. Julie's going to sing the Grateful Dead song, Ripple, and she'll be joined today, as always, by the Mountain Stage Band. That's Ron Soule, the leader of the band, on acoustic guitar, Ryan Kennedy and Michael Lipton on electric guitars, Bob Thompson at the piano, Steve Hill on bass, and Ahmed Solomon is on the drums. Julie, take us away.
if my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed nor wind to blow. You who choose to lead must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da da, 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 la da 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 da, la da da, la da da da.
Julie Adams, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage, or you want to hear something again, you can visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio, and usually our complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen. Hailing from Short Gap, West Virginia, Grammy-nominated artist Missy Raines isn't too far from the old home place tonight. As a child and young teen, Raines soaked up the sounds of bands like the Country Gentlemen, the Seldom Seen, and the Johnson Mountain Boys, and in the early part of her career, she traveled extensively, spending hours learning from and playing with many first-generation bluegrass legends. After years of gathering acclaim with her Americana band, The New Hip, which bridged the gap between newgrass and acoustic jazz, Missy has come full circle and back to her roots with this hard-driving, 5-piece bluegrass ensemble, which features some of the industry's hottest young players. They're cute. Missy has crafted a unique sound that reflects her earliest influences with a fresh and modern edge. Her new album, Highlander, produced by Allison Brown and featuring this band along with a few special guests, including Mountain Stage's own Kathy Mattea, is currently available on Compass Records. Please welcome Grammy-nominated and 10-time International Bluegrass Music Association Bass Player of the Year, Missy Raines and Allegheny.
I'm crying out, singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm lost and I'm lonesome, I got nothing left to lose. Lord, I'd give anything just to hear a bit of good news. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm busted, I'm broke, I ain't got a dime. All I got is these 4 chords and these old verses that rhyme. Well, I've been traveling around this world, I've been paying my dues. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm lost and I'm lonesome, I got nothing left to lose. And Lord, I'd give anything just to hear a bit of good news. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. Well, heaven, are you waiting when I cross the ocean wide? Is there a gift for me when I reach the other side? Well, I've been traveling around this world, I've been paying my dues. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm lost and I'm lonesome, I got nothing left to lose. Lord, I'd give anything just to hear a bit of good news. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. I'm lost and I'm lonesome, I got nothing left to lose. And Lord, I'd give anything just to hear a bit of good news. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. And Lord, I'd give anything just to hear a bit of good news. I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm preaching these old blues. Thank you so much, Mountain Stage. It's so great to be here. It's a great honor. always, and it's been a while since I've been here for this, so we thank you so much for having us. I want to take a moment while we get tuned up for this next song to tell you that, as David mentioned, we're out touring our brand new album, Highlander, and we've had a lot of really great response with it. And I want to take a moment to introduce you to the only person right now who's not tuning. Please make welcome Tristan Scroggins on the mandolin.
Thank you, folks. Good to be here.
On the guitar, please make welcome Ben Garnett. On the banjo, Eli Gilbert. And on the fiddle, please make welcome Ellie Hawkinson.
Hello.
All of these songs that we're doing are on the new album, which we do have here. And this next one is a song that was written by Nathan Bell, and it's called I Would Be a Blackbird. If I was a dream, I would be Montana. I would be a wild place of rivers and light. I would be a fool if I would not love you tonight. If I was a heart, I could still be broken. I could still be broken by the stars that fall. If I was a blackbird, I would not miss you at all. And if I was a word, I would be your name. I would be your name. I would be your name. I would be a blackbird.
If I was a song, I would be a sad one to make you cry or sing along. If I was a tear, your eyes would be where I belong. And if I was a word, I would be your name. I would be your name. I would be a song. And if I was a song that would still your heart, I would be a blackbird. If I was a blackbird, I would not miss you at all. I would be a fool if I would not love you tonight. And if I was a word, I would be your name. I would be your name. I would be a song. And if I was a song that would still your heart, I would be a blackbird. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We sure do appreciate that. Y'all are making us feel mighty good. And this next song, as David mentioned, I'm from Short Gap, West Virginia, up in Mineral County. How many of y'all folks know where that might be? And I haven't lived there in a long time, but my heart is there, and a lot of my family is still there. And so this next song is a song that I wrote with Randy Barrett, and we wrote it about a subject that's quite heavy on my heart, and it's just sort of a lament about the opioid crisis and how the state of West Virginia has been specifically targeted, and for the gain of a few. And so this is one that we wrote called Who Needs a Mine? Oh, and I will mention, this is the song that Kathy Mattea very graciously agreed to sing with us on the record. And we send this out to her. In a room with paneled style, men in suits, they sit and smile. They've got the goods and a business plan to boost supply and demand. And down the line at the clinic door, the doctor grins, offers more. Just a little script in lazy scrawl, promised relief for one and all. My people live the blue diamond way, working hard for too little pay. Who needs a mind? Kill us dead. One little pill works fine instead. Our aches and pains became a curse, but the cure just made us worse. And we were poor and short on hope, an easy mark for corporate dope. In tiny homes on the edge of town, sagging storefronts falling down. The hours creep by, but the day don't change. Our cravings roar, and then they rain. Those in charge, they held their tongues, closed their eyes to the damage done. Countless graves they yawn and call. Prescription death will fill them all. My people live the blue diamond way, working hard for too little pay. Who needs mine to kill us dead when a little pill works fine instead? Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, since a couple of our songs are a little long, we're going to just do one more song, and to do that, and it's from the album. And we're going to ask a couple of special guests to come out and join us. Would you please make welcome on the fiddle, who you'll be seeing with Nothin Fancy in just a little bit. Please make welcome Chris Sexton on the fiddle. Woo! And also, I'm going to invite my beloved husband and engineer and person who fixes everything in my life, Mr. Ben Surratt, to come out. He recorded the album. He's a pretty amazing engineer down in Nashville, and he recorded the record, and he's kind of a master of all trades, but the thing that a lot of people don't know is he's a great singer, and he actually did sing baritone on this cut on the album. So I get him up here every chance I get to sing with us on stage. This is a song that I found written by Ray Klein, and we asked the great Dudley Connell from the Johnson Mountain Boys to sing with us on the album. He's not here tonight, but we have Tristan Scroggins who's going to sing. He's going to put some Dudley on you. That's good. Folks, this is the best, most amazing band that I have ever been with. Please, a big round of applause for these guys. Ben, Tristan, Eli, and Ellie. Allegheny. And we'll say goodnight with this one. Left me alone. You're as welcome here as flowers in springtime. Your spirit may walk the halls of my mind. I see your green eyes look through Mount Laurel, reminding me of happier times. your spirit may hold the halls of my mind. I see your green eyes look through a mountain laurel, reminding me of happier times. Reminding me of happier times. Thank you very much.
The new record is called Highlander. The new band is called Allegheny, both named after the Allegheny Highlands of West Virginia, where Missy grew up. And I gotta say, it's really cool for me and Missy Raines to both be on the same stage at the same time, because between the two of us, we have 10 IBMA Bass Player of the Year awards. Missy's won it 10 times, and I'm working on it. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us across social media or find tickets so you can follow us to our next live show. You can also find out about our new collaboration with Oh Boy Records, live on Mountain Stage, Outlaws and Outliers, a double LP and CD release featuring tracks recorded right here on Mountain Stage. You can find all this and more at mountainstage.org. Our next performer started writing songs at the age of 8 and became a self-taught guitar player at the age of 14. As a youngster, she developed her unique sound as a busker performing on the Canadian sidewalks for tips. Besides playing traditional tunes, often non-traditionally, Meredith presents a powerful voice and contemporary clawhammer banjo style, which has gained acclaim within the international old-time music community. She has been described as a gem among the old-time music scene for her unusual expression of the genre, combining influences of folk punk with traditional Appalachian sound. Her latest album, Constellations, was nominated for a Canadian Folk Music Award for Traditional Album of the Year and was on the Folk Alliance International Top 10 Album Chart. Making her Mountain Stage debut, please welcome Meredith Moon.
Howdy.
Take this opportunity to introduce my band. That's Rachel Molass on bass, Tony Allen on fiddle, and Mikey Shakes on percussion.
Seems like only yesterday I was dipping my paddle in Old Cache Bay, and the white pine lined the shore far as I could see. But now the ground is cold and wet and the leaves are piled around the shed, and I'm just as lonesome as I could ever be. Time rolls on like a slow moving train. Get that feeling when the little things lose their meaning, like all you've ever had is done and gone. Like the days are your enemies and all the hours in between, and you dread the sight of another dawn. And time rolls on like a slow moving train. There was a time when you let me in and made me feel alive again. A love like June, radiating lilac perfume a time when my drinking helped me process what I was thinking. Took away my blue, made my hands play. But now the time is coming past like nothing good. Every lass and everyone has gone away. And time rolls on like a slow moving train.
This is a song I wrote about my hometown, well, town I live in, Peterborough, Ontario, Canada.
Cross the river, walk the old train line. I'm leaving my porch for the morning light, 'cause the lilacs smell better on the other side. Leaving these crab apples far behind. Everywhere I go, nothing to do, so now I'm just heading straight for those East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues. Well, how I got back here, I don't know, but a decade's a mighty long time. And old James on the corner really don't know shit, but he's starting to wear on my confidence. It's every single color of the West City hue, but I'm painting every color of these East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues. Well, summer came early and it ain't done yet, just like it was the year that we met. And every inch of my notebook's wet, 'cause the dew's coming down and it's 5 a.m. And every memory is just a memory now, and I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember how. Everything I did, well, I did it for you, and now I'm just heading straight for those East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues. Now our bodies unfold like never leaves, and I'm growing in a tower like Norwegian maple seeds. And I remember it all like a dream across the mighty Snodderly. 'Cause the lilacs smell better on the old east side, and I write a better song on a mini-wheel ride. Everywhere I go, nothing to do, so now I'm just heading straight for those East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues. East City blues. Gonna take a while just to hear these East City blues.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk over there to the piano. This is a song I wrote in New Orleans last winter. It's called Louisiana Trees. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I hope that the ghosts in this old Cajun town will lend me some chords, for the sun comes around. 'cause I'm falling, falling fast, falling down. And Mr. Armstrong would probably think I was a fool for staying up with these losers playing guitar and pool. Guess I should have stayed in school. And a feeling comes over me, strange as the moon, through Louisiana trees tonight. But I could be a bird, but I never caught a worm, and I'm too dead, low down to take flight. Well, the man in Texas treated me kind. They ain't got your hands and they ain't got your eyes. But a mad dog's only $8.95. I worked hard to turn myself into a wall of stone, but now I got too many dogs and I ain't got no bones. And it's a long way home. And a feeling comes over me, strange as the moon, through Louisiana trees tonight. But I could be a bird, but I never caught a worm, and I'm too dead, low down to take flight. Well, I'll be home in 7 long days, and baby, I'll drop you a line. If you still dream of me like I dream of you, then maybe I'm doing just fine. And a feeling comes over me, strange as the moon, through Louisiana trees tonight. I could be a bird, but I never caught a worm, and I'm too dead, low down to take flight. But I could be a bird, but I never caught a worm, and I'm too dead, low down to take flight.
Thank you.
Her latest album, Constellations, was nominated for a Canadian Folk Music Award for Traditional Album of the Year and is available on True North Records. She has a busy tour schedule up in Canada this summer, but she's setting up a fall tour of the eastern United States, so make sure you go out and see her when she's in your area. Meredith Moon, everybody. Guys, I can't believe I'm guest hosting Mountain Stage again. I want to thank Kathy Mattea for inviting me. Thank you. Go on. Kathy wanted to be here tonight, but she told me there's a lot of good things on YouTube tonight, so she couldn't be here. I remember when they called me the first time to guest host Mountain Stage. The phone rang. I answered the first words out of my mouth, emphatically, yes, yes, operator, I'll accept the charges. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WMEA in Portland, Maine, or KENW in Portales, New Mexico. We're glad to have you listening. This is David Mayfield standing in for Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Well, howdy, music lovers of planet Earth, and welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm your guest host, David Mayfield, sitting in for Kathy Mattea this week, and I'm so glad you joined us. We're at our home here in Charleston, West Virginia, and we've had so much great music already. Still to come in this hour, we've got Nothin Fancy. But we're going to start the hour off with an artist who is raised by musicians in New York's Greenwich Village during the folk revival and was bound for the stage. Rory was playing guitar at 10 years old and as a preteen hanging out with folks like Son House, Skip James, and the Reverend Gary Davis. By age 15, she ran away from home with her guitar to live the blues, and now 36 albums, 6 Blues Music Awards, and numerous world tours later, Rolling Stone magazine credits her with recording some of the most singular and affecting country blues anyone, man or woman, black or white, old or young, has cut in recent years. The New York Times declared her playing is perfect and her singing otherworldly as she wrestles with ghosts, shadows, and legends. Please welcome back for her 9th appearance on the Mountain Stage, Rory Block.
Thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. The song I'd like to start with is called Preaching Blues. Son House was rediscovered in the 1960s when I was 15 years old. And I got to meet Son House. Sat and played music with him and talked about Robert Johnson. He told me that he taught Robert Johnson to play guitar. Preaching blues. Son House was a traveling preacher that used blues to preach a sermon. Lord, I said I'm gonna get me religion. Don't you know I'm gonna join a Baptist church? Hey, hey, Lord, I said I'm gonna join a Baptist church. Gonna act like a preacher, sure I'll have to work. Lord, I said I'm gonna preach these blues. Don't you know I want everybody to shout? Hey, Lord, hey, said I want everybody to shout. Gonna do like a prisoner. Gonna hold my tongue on out. Said I went in my room, I bowed down, pray. Lord, I bowed down to pray. Tell the blues good morning, sure it's gone my way. Lord, I wish I had me then I'd give all my men long, long, happy home. I love my baby just like I love myself. Love him just like I love myself. If he don't have me, he won't have nobody else. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You see, Son House was older than Robert Johnson, and he began his career when Robert Johnson was just first coming along, and he followed Son House around because he was the new kid in town. Son House was already established. This is a song written by Son House again, 2 Son House songs in a row. And you can hear the template of Walking Blues when you hear this song. So maybe Walking Blues came from this song. This song actually shares a verse with Walking Blues. It's called Death Letter Blues. I got a little more. How do you reckon it read? Oh, hurry, hurry, the man you love is dead. I got a letter this morning. How do you reckon it read? Well, hurry, hurry, the man you love is dead. Said I packed my suitcase, I truck on up the road. When I got there, he was laying on a cooling bone. I packed my suitcase and I trucked on off the road. Well, when I got there, he was laying on the cooling bone. Said I walked up close, I looked down in his face. He's a good old man, got to lay there till Judgment Day. I walked up close and I looked down in his face. Well, he's a good old man, you got to lay there till Judgment Day. Looked like 10,000 people standing on the burying ground. I didn't know that I loved him until they laid him down. Looked like 10,000 standing on the burying ground. Well, I didn't know that I loved him till they began to let him down. I got up this morning about the break of day. I was hugging the pillow where he used to lay. I said, Sue, there's a morning just about the break of day. Well, I was hugging the pillow where my good man used to lay. I got up this morning, I feel around for my shoes. I say, I got them all walking blue. Up this morning, I feel around for my shoes. Well, you know about it, got these old walking blues. Thank you. Thank you so much. Many years ago, I released a record that was a compilation of lots of different songs that I've written and covered, like early blues. And it was called Best Blues and Originals. And there was a song on that record that I wrote. And
by some miracle, it got released as a single in the Netherlands. I never had a single in the United States at all. And that said, this was the most requested song that I have written. And that was right around the time when Bonnie Raitt had Nick of Time, and there was a very sort of well-known radio promo guy in the Netherlands, and he had also worked on Nick of Time. And he took a liking to this song, and he made it into a gold record. So what happens is, if you get a gold record over here, they might just roll a carpet out for you over there. That can happen. I wrote this song. It was actually a letter to somebody who had a drinking problem, and it caused the end of our relationship. And I had this old letter in a drawer. And one night I woke up. Sometimes I would write a song in the middle of the night, and I woke up and I thought, I wonder if that letter would fit with this music, because I had the music already recorded with no words. So I sat up listening to the cassette. Remember cassettes? So there were the words, and I just moved them around a little, and I crossed out a word that didn't quite fit into the rhythm of the song until I got this little song called Love and Whiskey. Well, if you live in dusty twilight, baby, that's okay, 'cause there are women at the bar to greet you every day. And you can take the back to lie with you and visit Jamie's room, but they can never take the pain away or brighten all the gloom. And if your hands are clenched in sorrow, may it help you ease your pain, though the windows have a view of city rain. City rain. Well, if you walk in constant sorrow and you cry for me, if you're hit with painful memories, maybe then you'll see that if you drown yourself in liquor because it keeps you company, just remember who you're losing and be proud to set me free, because it don't talk back, it don't disagree, said it just makes you see so hazily. But in the morning, like your life is scattered with the wind, scattered with the wind. Well, you know they tell you on the telephone to let him go. I said they tell you he's a sinking ship and he's trying to pull you down, don't you know? But every time you call me up, say you want me back, you know you break my heart. I said you want me to come back home and try again, you want me to make a brand new start. Well, if a wisdom says to let him go, then you know it's hell, because you just don't know until you've tried to love a man who's loving whiskey, loving whiskey. My baby left me for the bottle and the lure of the nightlife, good times and crazy women, and another glass of Tanqueray. Well, if a wisdom says to let him go, then you know it's hell, because you just don't know until you've tried to love a man who's loving whiskey, loving whiskey. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I should mention that we've just spent 6 months recording a new record. And it is, once again, a tribute album, but I'm not allowed to tell you who it is devoted to, dedicated, who it is a tribute to, because the record company says it spoils the rollout. I'm like, why doesn't it help the rollout? But they'll let me know when it's time. They said it's going to come out June 28th. We'll see. But that's a funny thing, because they do roll it out well before then. So I might not have to wait quite so long, but I really worked hard on it, and I just, man, it was like a deep experience. So it changed my life. So I'm going to do a Charlie Patton song to close my little set here. And Charlie Patton was not alive at the time that they started rediscovering Son House, Skip James, Mississippi John Hurt, Booker White, Reverend Gary Davis, Fred McDowell. Thank God all those great masters were alive and were brought back into circulation. But there were others that they looked for. Robert Johnson wasn't alive. Charlie Patton didn't make it. Willie Brown wasn't alive. Some great, great players left the world. Bessie Smith left the world too soon. Charlie Patton hit the guitar really hard, and he had like a percussion that he did with his hand, and he snapped the strings, and he growled. I'm not really going to growl like he did, but I'm going to put a little pressure on the strings. The song is called Moon's Gone Down. Moon's gone down on the sun about to shine, sun about to shine. Well, that moon gone down on the sun about to shine. I said, my baby told me, don't want you hanging around. I said, where were you, Lord, when Clarksdale Mill burned down? Clarksdale Mill burned down. Hey, hey, Lord. Said, now, where were you, Lord, when Clarksdale Mill burned down? I said, I was way down south, face all over frown. Either train been gone, either train been gone. How long, either train been gone. Sit down, worried now, but I won't be worried long. I said that smokestack is black and the belly shine like gold. Belly shine like gold. Yeah. Well, that smokestack is black and the belly shine like gold. I said that I ain't gonna stop walking till I get in my rider's door. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mountain Stage. We love you guys. Thank you.
Rory Block, ladies and gentlemen. Well, in addition to preserving the blues, Rory and her husband bought a historic church back in 2014 to preserve its history. And since then, the old church house has hosted numerous concerts, Rory Block's annual Blues and Gospel Fest, and serves as a safe place of sanctuary for anyone in need. And Rory, who is also an ordained minister, leads the Sunday services. We can all look forward to her new album coming out this summer. Once again, that was Rory Block. All right, folks, now we get to roll the grand piano out into the spotlight and showcase our fantastic piano player. Please welcome Bob Thompson. With the Bob Dylan classic, Don't Think Twice, that was Bob Thompson, everybody. You can find his music at colortones.com. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, X, and take a peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. You can find all those links at our website, mountainstage.org. To close out our show, we have a band that is celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am.
That's right. They don't look old enough. They have released 11 full-length albums, and their audiences have gathered at notable venues such as the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, and the Lincoln Center in New York City. They are known for their smooth vocal blends, stirring performances, irrepressible humor, and for traveling the highways in their beloved bright yellow tour bus.
No, we don't have that anymore.
You sold it?
Yeah, we got
You
rid of
traded
that
it?
thing.
Would you trade it for a microphone?
Well, the bus was more famous than us, so we had to get rid of it.
They've been awarded Entertainers of the Year 6 times by the Society for the Preservation of Bluegrass Music in America, and they were recently inducted into the Virginia Country Music Hall of Fame. But wait! There's more! They were given honorary Mountaineer status by order of the former governor of West Virginia. Please welcome, making their Mountain Stage debut, Nothin Fancy.
Well, I'll be leaving this town tomorrow, and I may not ever make it back. Because sometimes I feel like an old train that's been running on a one-way track. When now sorrow is hard on a traveler, he seldom ever lets his feelings show. Broken hearts will soon be forgotten, just a few more miles down the road. So don't ask me if I really love you, no matter how close we may get. For I know that you are an angel, and angels are hard to forget. City lights and starry nights, I've seen them all. I've seen a lot in my time. Winding roads and heavy loads, I've carried my share. Settling down has never crossed my mind. There's been good friends and ladies and girls of the night, but none have ever caught my eye. Something about the girl that turns me around. I don't want to see an angel cry. So don't ask me if I really love you, no matter how close we may get. For I know that you are an angel, and angels are hard to forget. you are an angel, and angels are hard to forget, and angels are hard to forget. Tears start falling every time I think of you. Well, I feel so lonesome, I've never been so blue. And my heart is breaking, there's nothing I can do. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. Well, I thought your love for me was faithful, kind, and true. Well, I built my world around your whisper, I love you. Well, you gave my hopes and dreams a place to come true. And but now you have left me in a world so sad and blue. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. Well, I feel so lonesome, I've never been so blue. And my heart is breaking, there's nothing I can do. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. To think of you, for I know too well just what these thoughts will do. And just when I think my tears for you have dried, well, I think of you, dear, and once more I start to cry. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. Well, I feel so lonesome, I've never been so blue. And my heart is breaking, there's nothing I can do. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. Every time I think of you, well, I feel so lonesome, I've never been so blue. And my heart is breaking, there's nothing I can do. Blue tears start falling every time I think of you. And blue tears start falling every time I think of you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Charleston, West Virginia, and Mountain Stage. What a wonderful experience it has already been, and it's just getting started for us. As the big man said, we are celebrating our 30th year in business, and I'm so happy I just turned 32 years old. No, I'm just messing with you. My name is Mike Andes. I am a founding member of this band, and ladies and gentlemen, if you will, make some noise for Nothin Fancy. We've been trying for 30 years to make it to the big time. Here we are, Mountain Stage. Man, this is a check off of the old bucket list. Come driving in here this morning, got turned around, and I saw a police officer out there, and I said, "Sir," I said, "we're a bluegrass band, and we're trying to find our way to Mountain Stage. How do we get there?" He said, "Practice, son, practice." But all right, we're going to do another song here for you. Going to get this man over here on the fiddle. I believe he's going to... No, actually, the banjo man. I'm sorry. If you will, make some noise for Jacob Flick on the banjo. Here's a gospel number for you, one entitled "When the Angels Take My Hand." When my life on earth is done and eternal rest has come, I no more will I trod this land. When the angels take my hand, angels take these hands of mine and lead me on to the great divine, where in the shadows of the wings I will stand. When the angels take my hand. When our troubles and trials I've been through, lost and separated, I've been blue. Someday I'm gonna walk in the promised land. When the angels take my hand, angels take these hands of mine and lead me on to the great divine, where in the shadows of the wings I will stand. When the angels take my hand. No one knows when the day shall call, but many have no fear at all. Well, I want to meet that Savior man. When the angels take my hand, angels take these hands of mine and lead me on to the great divine, where in the shadows of the wings I will stand. When the angels take my hand. Take these hands of mine and lead me up to the great divine, where in the shadows of the wings I will stand. When the angels take my hand. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, playing the guitar, singing that high tenor, make him welcome Kurt Gosman on the guitar. I found your letters today. I had tucked them away with a pair of white gloves and a fan. I held them a while. They took me back. They made me smile as I remember the touch of your hand. It was a midsummer's night. The village green was in light. Paper lanterns surrounded the band, and they played waltzes till dawn, till all the couples were gone. And I remember the touch of your hand. And now the face in the mirror is older. The children worry, they don't understand. No, I don't live for the past, but in dreams I still dance and remember the touch of your hand. And now the face in the mirror is older. The children worry, they don't understand. No, I don't live for the past, but in dreams I still dance and remember the touch of your hand. No, I don't live for the past, but in dreams I still dance and remember the touch of your hand. Thank you so much. Oh, he makes a 5-string fiddle sound so great from Manassas, Virginia. Make him welcome Chris Sexton on the fiddle. This next song we'd like to do for you, we've been getting a lot of requests for this song, and we try to figure out who's been requesting these things, and come to find out it was our bass player that's been requesting it. So he loves this song, and he does a great job back here behind us playing the old boom, boom, upright bass. Make some noise for Jenkins, if you will. One entitled, Love, War, and Games.
2, 3, 4.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, you gotta try again. If you find yourself down on the ground, you gotta get back up and stand. It's a simple little lesson handed down through life, it's all the same in love, war, and games. And nobody wants to lose, everybody wants to win. So you keep on holding on and you try your luck again. It's just the way things are, it's the way they've always been, it's all the same in love, war, and games. In love, there is happiness and pain. In war, there is triumph for the slain. In love, you try to win her heart and hand, it's all the same in love, war, and vessel cast upon the sea. When you find the wind, you set your sails and you let yourself go free. Steering to the waves, they'll lead you from the storm. It's all the same in love, war, and games. If at first you don't succeed, you gotta try again. If you find yourself down on the ground, you gotta get back up and stand. It's a simple little lesson handed down through life. It's all the same in love, war, and games. In love, there is happiness and pain. In war, there is triumph for the slain. In love, you try to win her heart and hand. It's all the same in love, war, and pain. In war, there is triumph for the slain. In love, you try to win her heart and hand. It's all the same in love, war, and games. It's all the same in love, war, and games.
Oh, thank you so much, folks. And that song was actually written by our mandolin player, Mike Andes, and he's a mighty fine songwriter. He writes much of the material that we perform here in our shows. And make him welcome from Pataskala, Ohio, folks. Again, Mike Andes on the mandolin.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, right back at you. You know, I see a lot of you folks out there, you're taking pictures of us, and we appreciate that. We really do. But I learned years ago when we got this thing started, you get home and you look at those pictures and say, well, they got microphones in front of their faces. You can't see their beautiful faces. So we're going to take one little bit of opportunity for you folks to get a good picture. Boys, ready? All right, that's all we can do there with the photo session. In all honesty, we really do want to thank Mountain Stage for giving us the opportunity to be here tonight. We had
dressed up for the radio show, too.
We had no idea what the crowd was going to be like, but thank you folks from the bottom of our hearts for supporting Mountain Stage and supporting Nothin Fancy and all these great, fine groups that's been across this stage. Give them all a nice round of applause, if you will. Thank you. We can do another gospel number for you. This is one we were doing. We were on a cruise, several years ago. We were doing this cruise, and it was a rough cruise. It was Carnival Cruise Lines, and I don't know what was going on out there in the ocean, but it was rough that night. And we were up there on stage, and I dedicated this song to the captain of the ship. This is one entitled "Drifting Too Far from the Shore." Well, out on the perilous deep, where danger silently creeps, and storms so violently sweep, you're drifting too far from the shore. Drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. So come to Jesus today and let Him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Today the tempest rose high, and the clouds overshadow the sky. Sure death is hovering nigh. drifting too far from the shore, drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. So come to Jesus today and let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Well, you're drifting too far from the shore. Thank you so much. That one there gave me chicken skin. I'm going to tell you what, that's good harmony, boys.
That's part of the chicken.
You folks have been a wonderful audience. I can't say enough nice things about the cast and crew of Mountain Stage. I feel like paying them for us to be here. They have been feeding us. They take good care of us. They anything we need or want, they go get it for us. And I was just I thought, well, this is really just an act. And I went over to the guy a while ago and I said, do you mind running out to the Dollar General store and get me a couple of them little bitty ping pong bats with that rubber ball on it and the rubber band? We got 5 of them back there in 10 minutes. I couldn't believe that. But no, it's a great bunch of people to work with. It truly is. And having too much fun. All right, we've got time here. We could do one more song for you folks. Thanks again so very much for coming out. I don't know how many of you are up there in the balcony because I can't see you. All right, I think that was 22. But anyway, thanks again to each and every one of you. Please follow us on Facebook. Come out and see us whenever you can. We've been in this thing for 30 years. This is our 30-year tour, and it's already taken off and being a bunch of fun. Appreciate Mountain Stage being on the roster. And it just so happens that today is St. Patrick's Day. And this is quite a day for us because our fiddle player over here, he wrote an instrumental that he just loves to play, and he only gets to play it one day a year. And today's the day. Chris, if you will, let's entertain the audience with that little thing you came up with. It's called Return to Dublin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Flick on the banjo.
Mr. Mike Andy's on the mandolin.
Collins on the bass, Chris Sexton on fiddle. We are Nothin Fancy. Thank you all.
Nothin Fancy! They have successfully hosted their own Nothin Fancy Bluegrass Festival for over 20 years in Buena Vista, Virginia, on the 4th weekend of September. Their festival has become a notable event in the bluegrass scene and attracts acclaimed bands and music lovers from all over the globe. Their latest album, Here We Go Again, is out now on Mountain Fever Records. One more big round of applause for Nothin Fancy. Keep it going, folks, for all of our performers today. Rory Block, Meredith Moon, Missy Raines in Allegheny, Ed Snodderly. And thanks to everyone here at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. And a big thank you to those of you listening on the radio, because without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage, and that would make me sad. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Senior producer is Jeff Shirley. Associate producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Scott Robinson, and Greg McGowan. Production assistance by Michael Lipton, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Don London, Kelly Lassiter, Jen Brown, Tyler Dudding, and Tony Patterson. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Mountain Stage was founded by Andy Rittenauer, Francis Fisher, and Larry Gross. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can? This is David Mayfield, and you've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk that makes me tend to keep my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, ink stains that have dried upon some line, that keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on the mind. Michael Lipton on the guitar. Bob Thompson on the piano. Got Missy and Ellie now.
Nothing of the rocks and ivy planted on the college binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking.
Meredith.
Just knowing that the world will not be cursed and unforgiven when a rock along some river track is mine. You're moving on the back roads by the rivers of the memory, for hours you're just gentle on my mind.
The Mountain Stage Fiddlers. Ben Garnett. Eli Gilbert. Rory Blah.
Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I was gone.
Julie Adams.
I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see, walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle by my mind.
The Mountain Stage Fiddlers return. Mark Andes. Here's Jacob Flick. Ed Snodderly.
I dip a cup spectrum, a gurgle and crackle cauldron in some drain yard. My beard rougher than a coal pile and a dirty hat poured low across my face.
Mike Andy.
Through cup tans round a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breath and fight. That you're waving from the back rows
By the rivers of my memory, ever smiling gentle on my mind.
I want to hear the fiddles again. Ron Soul. Pablo Ron. Ryan Kennedy on guitar. Take us home.
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey Glasser and by the West Virginia Department of Tourism. This is NPR.